Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the E32 podcast. Tonight I got myself, Hector, also known as CN6, and with me, I got Mario.
What's up?
And tonight we're going to be reviewing... No, I said
Reviewing?
I just have it in my head.
No.
We're going to be... Well, I mean, technically, we're going to be reviewing and giving a breakdown on Summer Game Fest 2023. Because, you know, we lack on gaming content, so here we are, man.
That's facts.
And actually, looking at this, we had some pretty cool stuff. We'll break it down and go through and give our thoughts and everything. But before we get into that, guys, I just got a few announcements. I'd like to remind you guys that you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple, Google, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Make sure to follow our socials at E32 Podcast or go to E32podcast.com. You're going to see all of our socials through there. Also, make sure you follow our second YouTube channel called E32 Clips. That's where we'll upload all of our clips. If you don't have enough time to listen to the whole podcast, we'll post all the highlights there. Also, make sure to follow our main page called E32 to stay up to date with any geek news and films, TV and video games. The socials are at E32 or go to E32vision.com. You're going to see everything through there. Everything is that I mentioned is in the description. And also a quick disclaimer. We had a bunch of questions. And it's mostly from Zion. Shout out to you, Zion.
Shout out, Zion.
Right? But we are, Zion, if you're listening, bro, we are going to answer the questions in our next episode, which is going to be Transformers Rise of the Beast, which we've seen reviews. I don't know if you've seen reviews.
No, I haven't. Why?
They ain't looking hot. Fuck. But
God damn.
But yeah, I think it has a rotten score in Rotten Tomatoes.
Let me see.
You can maybe double check that. But anyways, Zion, bro, we're going to answer those questions in our Transformer review because that's when Hav is going to be there. And I figured, you know what, have him. He hasn't been answering budget questions because he's been missing. So, you know, answer all the questions since he's here.
Okay.
Did you find it? What is it?
So the tomato meter says, I don't know why I said it like that. That's it's at a 55% on 108 reviews.
Damn.
But the audience score is 84%.
Ooh, okay.
So it's one of those movies where it's like, okay, see it for yourself.
Right. It's one of those. Okay. Mm-hmm. We'll definitely be checking that out, guys. So yes. So yeah, Zion, we're not ignoring your questions, bro. I'll even DM you after the show to let you know, hey, bro, I got all your questions. We're going to answer them in the next one. Mm-hmm. But yeah, guys, let's get right into it, man. Summer Game Fest 2023. We're going to break it down, give our thoughts and everything. The first announcement that we got, they opened up with Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown from Ubisoft, which will be released on 18th January 2024. Mar, do you have any info on that?
So other than what Hector just said, it just seems to be, when it says here, it says The Lost Crown is coming to PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. It's a brand new side-scrolling action platformer with a vibrant art style. Oh. So when I saw the trailer for this, I was just like, you know what? I'm not a big side-scroller guy, or gamer, I should say. Or like top-down, really.
There's a few like that are really good, that I've heard are really good side-scrollers. Like one of them was Ori.
Ori, yeah, I heard of Ori.
Right,
yeah.
Ori and the Blind Forest.
I heard, yeah, Ori's nothing but hyper on that.
Another one where like you play as like a little boy and it's like all dark.
Inside?
I'm not
talking about that.
I don't know, bro, but yeah, I'm not.
Inside is not. Well, inside is inside a side scroller.
It might.
I don't remember, but
it's like you're playing like a boy and there's like shadows and like shadow monsters or something.
It might be inside, but I don't remember if inside was all side scroll. I couldn't remember it being different, but I could be wrong. Right. But no, I've just, me personally, I just never been really into side scrollers. I remember a long time ago the Prince of Persia game that came out like on Xbox 360, PS3, like those consoles. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it came out on those. There was a Prince of Persia game that wasn't side scroller, but it was, you know, about Prince of Persia, and I really liked that game. Mm-hmm. So this one, because it's Prince of Persia, like that's the setting and what's the game about and shit. I'm somewhat interested in this. I'm not fully sold if I'm gonna buy it or not.
Right.
But from what I did see from the gameplay we got, it did look kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it definitely did look cool. Coming 18th of January 2024, so it's coming up pretty close. Mm-hmm. But obviously this next one, a lot of people were really hyped about, and we get a extended look at Mortal Kombat 1. Do you have any info on that, Mario?
So MK1 is coming out later this year, and we got new gameplay for the next entry in the long-running series. So Hav is probably like, he has a game boner right now because I'm going crazy over Mortal Kombat.
Hav loves Mortal Kombat.
But we saw the new assist mechanic in action where fighters can call in help from other Mortal Kombat characters in the middle of battle. And we saw a couple of fatalities, including a close-up shot of someone's rib cage and someone getting their heart ripped out of their chest. So yeah, it's Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, yeah. That's there's another thing as well with Mortal Kombat, because the creator himself actually came out to provide some info, and he actually said this is a brand new timeline. You know, a brand new timeline of Mortal Kombat. It's essentially a reboot, actually, an actual hard reboot. They said a completely different timeline, different story. That's why it's called Mortal Kombat 1. And just like Mario said, a new feature that is involved is the cameo fighters. You know, you could have your basically a partner, tag team partner in a sense. And a lot of people were like having fun with that. And even the creator himself said that you couldn't even pair up with other characters that is the same character. So like you could play as Sub-Zero, and your cameo fighter could also be Sub-Zero if you choose. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so guys, so that one looks pretty cool. Like I said, Mario and I, we're not really like,
we're not fighting.
You know, and I guess
fighting genre's not really us.
It's just, bro, like my cousins,
or that type of fighting game.
My cousins, including Hav, like we've played whenever I'd go to like parties and stuff, we'd have like fighting games up, right? And I would suck. And I would play in like when I was a kid growing up. And obviously I had two older cousins, so they were like a lot better and stuff. And then I just wasn't like, I guess maybe I just wasn't interested. It's like, man, fuck this shit. I keep losing, whatever. So maybe it's kind of like, maybe that's the reason. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I could give it a shot. I mean, it does look cool. Maybe one day I'll
the fatalities are always one thing I always enjoy
for sure. That's cool.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, I don't know how they do it, but they always manage to make you go, like every game. It's like, oh my God. Funny? Like, how creative can you get with killing these motherfuckers?
You know what's funny though? The story is like, I get it's a video game, right? But like, it's funny because like you could see like their spleen getting like fucked up and like all this shit, but then it cuts back to the cutscene like normal. All right, guys, like,
like, bro, I just ripped you in half. What the fuck are you doing talking to me
like,
right
bro,
now?
I just ripped out your spine, and then like the cutscene happens. Like, all right, guys, settle down. They're all normal.
They're like, they dust off like the dust on their shows. Like,
yeah, that shit's funny.
That was fun.
Dude. That's funny, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, but the next one we have is Path of Exile 2, which is a top-down type of game. Do you have it right there with you, Mario?
Yeah, I do. This is a isometric action RPG.
It's like a Diablo feel.
Like Diablo came out really recently, and it literally looks like that. But we got the gameplay snippet that we got was pretty short, showing a mage character ripping through monsters with electric magic. At the end of the trailer, teased that we will find out more on July 28th of this. I was literally about to say July 28th of this month.
Right. But yeah, so like Path of Exile 2, if you guys are into that type of gameplay, top down, Diablo type of feel, League of Legends.
Because League of Legends is click to move or whatever the fuck that shit's called.
Oh well, this one isn't click to move, but it's like top down.
But it is top down. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, yeah.
But League of Legends is, I'm pretty sure it's click to move.
Yes,
I'm pretty sure.
So this next one that looked pretty cool, bro. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Is a collaboration between Street Fighter 6 and Exo Primal, and featuring Mecha Ryu fighting a dinosaur and a look at Mecha Guile. But yeah, do you have any more info on that?
Yeah, because apparently when how do you say it? The host? What's his name? Geoff Kingley? How do you say his name? Because when he was introducing this game, he did like a bait and switch, where there were like he was saying it was a follow up announcement to Street Fighter 2, but instead it ended up being this.
Oh, really?
So I just want to say what is his name? Like, how do you pronounce it? Like Geoff? Because I have it right here. How do you say that? Geoff.
His name?
Kylie?
Geoff. Kylie. God,
we're so bad with names. We apologize.
The person who found
the host,
the person who created the Game Awards and Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, that guy. But he basically announced that they're doing a collab again with one of the iconic characters from Street Fighter. where a robotic mecha Ryu is facing off and against an Exoprimal dinosaurs. Exoprimal is launching on July 14th with the Street Fighter 6 collab coming this fall.
And then obviously, like I saw that it was only an online.
Because I was confused too. Because I was like, wait, that's the guy from Street Fighter. Why the fuck is he using a minigun? I was confused as fuck.
Yeah,
I was like,
are they? Cool though.
I was like, wait, are they finally gonna switch it up? Because he's dude.
It looked cool though.
Okay, I'm going a little bit.
Also, it's not a side scroller either.
No, it was Primal's not side scroller.
No, but I'm saying the Street Fighter is though.
Oh yeah, I know.
So like, it's like we have like guns and it's a third person. So
yeah,
like, it looks cool as fuck.
Yeah, I know.
And I go lie, he looked cool. Like
I know he looked raw.
Yeah, he looked raw.
No, but I'm gonna go a little bit of attention, bro.
What?
You know how we say we're not into Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter or Injustice games like that? Yeah. Wouldn't it be so cool? This is how I'll get invested in a game like that. Okay. What if instead of you can have your side scroller shit, but maybe make a different game for people who don't like the side scroller fighting games? And what if we just had? Because when I was watching the trailer, I'm like, damn, wouldn't it be so cool if Mortal Kombat was open world and you could like instead of being stuck side scroller, you 3D, you can move the camera around, move your character around 360, and you're able to pull off these fighting moves. But there's like a story with side quests, shit to explore, shit to collect.
So like Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, like that. But in the Mortal Kombat world.
Right. That would be cool. That actually would be cool. But I think the issue is like Mortal Kombat has been established for so many decades. As like, I feel like if they were to do that, like the fans would be upset about it.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like have that side scroller shit, but then also have it's like, hey, we've been doing this for so long.
That's like a whole new game. Bro.
Basically, it's like that way. You're like, hey, you can appease the OG fans, the fans who love Mortal Kombat and shit. But then also like, hey, if you're not into this, we're also trying something out. We're trying something out new. Trying something new out. My bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that would be cool.
Because that's honestly the only way I guess I could get into Mortal Kombat. I would never really get into the side-scrolling fighting shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe we should try it. You know what I mean? Maybe we should try it.
Let Ha bring the his PS5. That's the only way I'm playing that game. I ain't buying that game.
No, okay. Okay, so the next one was actually pretty like unexpected. Fucking Nicolas Cage shows up. Yeah. And he reveals that he's in Dead by Daylight, and we actually get a few glimpses of him as him for you. Like, we get a few glimpses of him in the game, and it looks fucking awkward.
It looks funny. It looks funny. I'm not gonna lie. But then again, that's DBD. That's their game, bro. That's their MO. You know, I'm shout out to them. I forgot what the developer company is, but. Hey man, they've been supporting that game for what 10 years now?
Dude,
it has to be
the fan base though. Like
it's
there's
crazy.
An actual fan base.
Yeah, I know.
Like people, like not gonna lie, it's kind of funny to me because like there's an actual huge community and fan base of Dead by Daylight, and there's tryhards where like they'd be like juking, the fucking enemies. So to me, it's kind of funny. Like what the fuck. Is it like imagine watching edits of a Dead by Daylight, like an edit, like
best jukes of DBD 2023.
Right, you know what I mean? That'd be crazy. But you got more info on that on Nicolas Cage?
It says that he on here. It says that he just came on stage. It's funny because off the podcast before we streamed this, Hector was like, "But let's be real, ain't no one in his family show him about this fucking game. He just wanted the bag."
Mario exposing me. That's crazy. And I was going to mention that either way. When he said, because the host asked him like, "Hey, how'd you get into this?"
Yeah,
and he like thought about it for a little bit. I have a family member.
No, but he said what's weird is like I have a special family member. Like, why do you have to say special family member?
Yeah, I have a special family member who's a Dead by Daylight enthusiast.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so Nicolas Cage is in Dead by Daylight, and he will be arriving on the game on 25th of July. And yeah, if you're playing on PC, you can download the test build from 5th of July. Okay. So that's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that. And then this one, just really quickly, we get a world premiere trailer for Netflix's third season of The Witcher, Volume 1, of which will be released on 29th of June. Which, like I said, I'm not familiar with
here's the thing that
The Witchers.
I watched the first season of The Witcher, and I absolutely loved it. It was great. Like, it's absolutely awesome show. I for some reason when season 2 came out, I just never watched it. It's one of the things where I'm like, damn, season 2's out. I'll get to it when I get to it.
Yeah.
Right. But with this season, this is actually what the fuck's his name? Henry Cavill last appearance in The Witcher season 3, volume 1. We won't see him again the next one, which kind of was just like, well, do I even want to pick up where I left off anymore with The Witcher? If he's not gonna be Geralt, like what the fuck? Like what are you guys gonna do? You know what I mean?
I don't know, recast maybe, but like I said, I guess the reason why Henry Cavill, like he said himself, he's leaving is because they're straying away from the books.
Yeah, and he's a big Witcher fan. He's played the games, bro. He's built his own PC. Like he's a true gamer.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we got. Next thing we got Witchfire. We got a trailer for Witchfire. We'll enter early access on the 20th of September. Would you have any more info on that? Witchfire.
So Witchfire is from the creators of Vanishing of Ethan Carter, which I've seen playthroughs of, Painkiller and Bulletstorm. And that's pretty much it. Okay. Oh wait, no. Here we saw a very spooky forest filled with fog. Is what we saw in the trailer. Before transitioning into a first-person shooter gameplay, we saw the player use a crossbow, shotgun, melee combat, and more in the gameplay snippet that we saw.
Yeah, this one actually
this one looked intriguing. Me. But my thing is like, what, like, yeah, we saw the gameplay, him shooting shit, right? But it's like, is it just like a big sandbox and we just search and kill motherfuckers? Is there a story for this? Like, what is it?
We do not know yet. Next thing we got Crossfire Sierra Squad, which is a VR game, essentially like another VR shooter, Call of Duty type of feel, right?
That's pretty cool, actually. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Next one we got was a look at Remnant 2, arriving in PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox Series X/S. Wait, XS?
Yeah, just say X.
Okay, on 25th of July.
So the new trailer, it basically showed...
It's co-op trailer.
Co-op trailer.
There we go.
The new trailer showed locations player will visit, including Narud. Wow, I don't know how the fuck... Narudi, a new plane of darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what the fuck? I don't know how you say
That's what we got. And then the next one, this one actually looked pretty fucking cool, I'm not going to lie, was Sonic Superstars. A brand new game from Sega, which will arrive this autumn, and it's essentially like those classic Sonic games of side scrollers, but updated. You know, with updated missions, updated graphics, and it looks pretty fun, man. I was always a big fan of the Sonic games, like the side scrolling, though. You know what I mean? Even on the Game Boy Advance and everything, Sonic Advance and everything. And this one looks pretty cool, man. I was like, holy shit, this one looks pretty fucking, like, I kind of want to play that. Wait, do we have more info on that one?
I don't know if you said it or not, but this is a 4-player co-op game. Players can choose between Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy Rose. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Amy Rose, and play up to 4 players at the same time. This game is a side scroller, but it takes 3D art style similar to classic Sonic appearances in Sonic Generations and Sonic Forces. And it'll come out later on all platforms this fall.
I did not know that. That's sick right there. Okay, man, imagine we just busted out right here. We all playing off 4 of us like that. Come on, man. Or like, what's that? I know there's a few games like that. What's that one game where it's like a 4-player as well? Am I thinking of Mario? I think Mario has something like that.
I mean, if you invite me over and you have enough controllers, obviously I'll play it, but I probably want to buy it. I'm not the biggest Sonic.
You're a bitch.
Fuck you, man.
All right, next one. Next one is for Honkai Star Rail.
Listen, man. All you gotta know is gotcha, dumbass.
It's not a gotcha. It's not a gotcha game.
I don't know, but it looks like it though. Come on.
Hey, that's a joke though that me and Hav say to our cousin, because our cousin's obsessed with gotcha games. Oh, like the one where you spend like you have to spend money and like get certain characters or whatever. And I'm like, dude, we would tell him like, yo, bro, they're called gotcha because they gotcha ass. Like they gotcha ass spending money. Every time you spend money, they say gotcha.
You're like playing tag with them or some shit, right? And you're like, gotcha.
Yeah, that's exactly. So I thought that was so yeah. Yeah, we're not familiar with Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah, we're not.
I was never really into these PlayStation games that has to do with like anime type of like feel. Like I was never really interested in.
There's a one
and I know
that
PlayStation has a lot of those.
Oh yeah, it has a tons, bro. There's one that Amazon that they're making. I'm pretty sure it's by Amazon that they announced at the Game Awards. That looked cool, but my biggest fear of that one was gotcha. Like I hope it's not a gotcha.
Okay.
But
right.
I don't know.
This next one though looks pretty fucking cool. This next one is Lies of P, which is a steampunk styled retelling of Pinocchio.
Yeah, bro. It looks really cool. From what I see here, it's a Souls-like game coming out September 19th, which is a slight delay from its previous August date. However, you can play a demo, I'm pretty sure right now, featuring the first 2 chapters of the game, which includes 3 boss fights and multiple locations to explore.
And it will be releasing on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
I might check out those demos, I'm not gonna lie.
No, yeah, it looks fucking cool. So this next one, people were hyped because in the very beginning we're like, whoa, like...
shit.
Yeah, you know, from the help of creator of Akira Toriyama, which is the creator of Dragon Ball, of a manga, right, of a game, is the reveal of Sandland. You have any more info on that?
All right, so this is basically a Bandai Namco game coming to PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox Series X, and PC. The game features the classic the Dragon Ball art style.
Yeah, for sure.
If you've seen the anime, you'll see this and you're like, oh yeah, it's basically like it's taking inspiration from that. But what's it called? The gameplay showed tank and melee combat across the game's wide desert. There's no release date for the game yet.
Right.
But this basically is a teaser.
Okay, so the next thing is we take a look at Throne and Liberty, which is an upcoming title from NC Soft and Amazon Games.
Yeah.
And it says if you're interested, you can now sign up for the tech test.
Yeah, it's basically what he just said. This is an MMORPG. It'll be available on Xbox Series X, PS5, and PC. But for me, bro, I don't know what's with Amazon. What's the other one they made that's an MMORPG? What the fuck was it? It had a lot of hype on it for a couple days. Oh my god, I forgot what it's called. But for people listening, you know what I'm talking about. That got a lot of hype, but then people found bugs or basically like glitches to get a lot of money easy like this. So it fucked up the economy in the game. So it's like I'm trying to remember too. I forgot the name.
Amazon Games, like I don't really
like I don't trust them yet because like they make shit like this. I'm like, bro, just get people from the gaming industry.
They got the money to make a good game.
Yeah,
you know?
I know, which is why it pisses me off, bro.
Like they could hire like an actual team and they can make a new IP or something. Like it's like fire.
Bro, they can just fucking.
They could use the Unreal Engine 5.
They can go to someone in Naughty Dog, right? And be like, oh, who helped make part 1? All right, we want you, bitch. Did you like part 2? Actually, never mind. We ain't getting charged.
Oh my god.
But you know what I mean? They can go to like big developers and offer a bag to like, hey, make a new game.
It's like, who are you? It's like, oh, I'm one of the writers of Last of Us Part 2. It's like, who let you in here?
Yeah.
Somebody escort this man out. It's like, but Jeff Bezos? No, get the fuck out now.
Yeah, for real.
And if you have Amazon, you're revoked. You're banned. Yeah. You're banned from Amazon.
You're never allowed to use Prime, bitch.
You can't buy anything from Amazon, bitch.
For real.
That's funny as hell. Okay, so the next one, this one actually looked pretty cool. We get a trailer for Warhaven, which is a new title from Nexon, arriving in autumn 2023. You have any info on that?
No, this is one of the ones that you said you would just...
Oh, okay. Yeah. It says if you want to give it a try, it'll be part of a Steam Next Fest between 19th and 26th of June. This one, do you remember this one? Like we get a shot of them. It's essentially like how do I explain this? Like medieval type of war. It's fighting like third person.
It's the one that had like much of mini health bars on top. You know what I'm talking about? The knights. Was it that
one? I think it might have been that one. Like they were on top of a castle,
that,
like bridge.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I saw that, right? And I was just like, wait, is this like co-op? Because I thought I thought it was a single player. I'm like, if it's single player, this looks pretty cool.
It could be co-op.
But as soon as I thought co-op or like multiplayer, like more than 4, like it's like a kind of like an MMO type of thing. I was like, ooh, I don't know anymore.
No, this one looks sick. Mm-hmm. Like I actually,
we just need more details, bro.
And so the next thing, we get a short trailer for Party Animals, which will be released on 20th September. That one is it's gonna be released on Xbox and I believe on PC as well. Next up we get Crash Bandicoot Team Rumble, Royal Rumble, a 4v4 multiplayer. It's coming out on June 20th. That one should be interesting. And this next big one that we got was Alan Wake 2. We get quote unquote raw unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2, and will be released on 17th of October, which we already knew that. And that trailer looked, that gameplay looked sick, man.
Hey,
man. What did you think of it, Mario? Your thoughts?
I saw that gameplay, and obviously I saw. What I was looking forward to was I wonder if they were going to show, and I didn't see anything off the bat, because remember, Alan Wake 2 came out, 12, 13 years ago?
Right.
I remember the base gameplay where, like, wait, can you want me to say it?
What do you mean?
The gameplay of Alan Wake 1. Are you going to play this game?
Well, yeah, the gameplay where, like, you have a flashlight.
You're going to play it. Like, are you going to play it?
Yeah.
Okay, I probably shouldn't spoil it. But yeah, then the gameplay, I was trying to find the difference between Alan Wake 1 and 2. I didn't see too much of a difference. To me, it all looked pretty much the same. Obviously, they literally just showed a small snippet, which I love. I'm kind of happy they didn't show a lot, because I'm like, I kind of want to be surprised when the game comes out, But the gameplay looked raw, bro. It looked raw. It's apparently supposed to be a 50-50 split of the game. So you play as Alan Wake, obviously from the first game, and then you play as Sega Anderson, who's with the FBI, and this
her name is Saga. Remember we would say Sega in the show kit in the Game Fest or whatever. The person said called her Saga.
Saga Anderson. Okay,
yeah,
my bad.
Saga.
So Saga Anderson. It's going to be 50-50 split. She's with the FBI in the Pacific Northwest, while Alan Wake is trying to escape the nightmare dimension. Ooh.
Right.
So that's basically the game. I don't need to know any more. I'm sold. I might even pre-order the bitch.
Well, I got a few more details on Alan Wake 2. Is that the director, the person that came out, or was it him? I think it was him.
I'm pretty sure it was him, yeah.
He came out and he said that this game can be played full on, like, for you. You could beat the game if you're just Alan. Or you could beat the game if you're just Saga. Or you could jump from between, like,
wow.
So it's up to you. That's what he was saying. And not only that, he also says that you don't need to play the other games to understand this one, because Saga Anderson obviously is new to this world, and so you're going to be playing as her first. And you don't necessarily need to play the previous games to enjoy this one. That's what he was saying.
That's a cool little detail. I'm still gonna play Alan Wake 1. I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm sure you'll get like a couple. Like you'd feel.
Nah, bro. I didn't catch that, because when I watched this stream on my breaks and my lunches, so whenever people were talking, I skipped it. I had to skip the talking part. So I was like, "Fuck, bro! I hate doing this because he's probably giving me details."
No, that's what was happening right there. Yeah. Okay, so the next one we get is, we get a quick look at the upcoming Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine.
Okay, out of
2.
all the co-op games that were announced, like that we know of, I think I'm excited for this one the most. Yeah, I don't know why. This one just looks like they actually took their time to make. Watch me say that. The game comes out.
Trash.
It's trash.
Hey, look what happened to Redfall, bro.
Yeah, I know, bro.
That was bad.
That was terrible. But I don't know. Something about when I see the gameplay, I'm just like, bro, why does this look so... Well, remember the part in the trailer where he's like, I don't know where the fuck he's standing, but he has a minigun and he's just spraying the motherfuckers down like they're all charging at him. Bro, that cool. Shit looks so raw.
Yeah. So you have any info on that one, or?
All right. So it's a 3-player co-op, not 4. All right. So throughout the campaign, we got a new gameplay trailer that showed off returning protagonist. And also, guys, we know that Warhammer is a long franchise with a lot of fucking history behind it. Me and Hector, know nothing.
We know nothing.
We know nothing. So keep that in mind. We are fucking noobs to Warhammer. So we do check it out. I plan on checking it out.
Yeah.
Just know when we play it, we know jack shit. Like literally 0%. 0%. All right. But to pick up where I left off, it showed off returning protagonist Titus, joined by 2 fellow Space Marines to rip through the Tyrant hordes. The game is coming to PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC sometime this winter.
Yeah, that one looked pretty sick, man. The co-op. Okay, the next one we get a small indie game side scroller. I think Mario might have the info on this one. Is Yes Your Grace Snowfall?
Yes, I do.
From Brave at Night, which will be arriving in 2024.
The original was all about making choices about how to rule your kingdom, and the sequel looks to take the idea and expand it with a new wintry setting. The game is coming sometime next year. That's all we got for it.
Yep. And then this next one, not gonna lie, this next one. This next one looked pretty fucking cool, and it reminded me of, like, once again, Left 4 Dead and stuff. Hopefully, it's better than Back 4 Blood. Hopefully, better than Redfall. Right.
I mean, it ain't that hard to beat.
Right. is John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. And yes, just really quickly, if you guys, for the people who don't know who John Carpenter is, I got a little quick thing right here. John Howard Carpenter is an American filmmaker, actor, and composer. Although he has worked in various film genres, he is most commonly associated with horror, action, and science fiction films of the 1970s and 1980s. So, yeah, he's teaming up, working at it with Saber and Focus Entertainment to create his own type of game, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
Yeah, from what we saw from the trailer, bro, all we saw were like military vehicles, obviously a shit ton of fucking guns, and a lot, and I mean overwhelming amounts of hordes of undead enemies, you know. It looks like another, zombie co-op game to me. Do I have the high? Yeah, Left 4 Dead. Do I have the highest hopes? No, given what we've gotten like previously. My hopes for a zombie a good one. It's not even a fucking great one, just a good one. It's like so low, and I'm just not excited for these anymore. It's funny I say that after saying Warhammer, because Warhammer actually looks pretty decent, and it looks it's different. Which is why I'm hyped about that compared to what Toxic Commando showed us. And I don't know, bro. It's just, I just hope it hits. Just be good. Be good. Just do better, honestly.
It's definitely a game that interests me, man. Come on, man.
The characters look cool. I was like, oh no, the characters look cool.
I like zombies, man. What you mean?
I'm gonna say, I know zombies are a little niche.
And it looks cool, man. I don't know. That's what I said about Back 4 Blood, though. Back 4 Blood was crazy. Hey, man, Back 4 Blood, all these different attachments, but I can't take them off because they're glued.
Hey, man, Back 4 Blood.
That was trash. What were they think? I wonder if they fix that.
Maybe. Who knows? Because
really quickly, guys, if you guys don't know, for Back 4 Blood, there's many weapons and different attachments, right? Sounds pretty cool, right? You can even put on attachments. Whoa, that's cool. But once you put on attachment, you can't fucking take it off at all. You can't even switch attachments. Like, that is probably the most stupidest shit that you could add into that. You know what I mean? It's like, how are you gonna add all these different attachments and weapons, and you can't change them up and shit? That was stupid as fuck. Okay, guys. Well, the next one, Mario, I think you have info on this one because I don't got much right here. Is Baldur's Gate 3. Do you have info on that?
So, Baldur's Gate 3 introduces Jason Isaac as a major villain, who is best known for playing Lucius Malfoy in the Harry Potter franchise. And Captain Hook in 2003 Peter Pan. The actor has appeared in the video game before, including Marvel's Midnight and Sons and the Last Worker. I don't know too much about Baldur's Gate 3, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's a franchise that never really caught my eye.
Right. I actually never heard of it.
Baldur's Gate 3? No, I've heard it before. It's
well, I'm assuming the first and second one.
What?
Because you said I said I never heard of it, and you said what, Baldur's Gate 3? I'm like, no, motherfucker, Baldur's Gate in general.
Oh,
because this is the third one.
Yeah. No, it's like an RPG type of game.
It looks cool though.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next one is definitely a bigger one. We see, it is Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man.
And we finally get a release date for it, 20th of October, 2023. And not only that, we also get some information of the creative director, and he says that Venom in the game is not Eddie Brock, and it's going to be someone completely different that we don't know, and that they're straying away from the comics and the movies. That's what I've seen.
So it's going to be a completely new character?
And that's we. All he said. If you want to find out, you got to play the game.
You got to play the game.
Yeah. So
he said, I know you buying it, bitch.
So, yeah. That's facts, bro. Honestly, bro, if you slap anything Spider-Man, like people
nowadays, yeah, bro. That's like Spider-Man getting all the love.
That's like the most popular superhero ever, probably.
I miss my Batman games, dude. Man,
hey, man.
I miss them.
Hey, man. But I'm pretty sure I covered everything. Did you have more info on that?
Yeah, you covered everything, bro.
I was about to say.
Yeah, that was basically everything.
Okay. Okay, so this next one that we get is Pal World, which is, like I said, many people are saying this. It's like Pokemon with guns. This will look pretty cool to me, man.
Yeah, man. It's coming out early access is coming out next January. So yeah, I mean, Hector pretty much said it. That was the only thing that pretty much he left out. But it's basically Pokemon with guns, bro.
It looks cool. Mario was hating.
I'm fully hating. I'm fully hating, bro.
Why? Like, it looks pretty cool. No. It looks cool. It looks
not
cool.
Just whatsoever.
Come on, man. Why don't you? Okay, give me a reason. Why? What? It just looks stupid or something?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah.
All right. It just looks stupid. Hey, but what if it's fire?
If it's fire, I'll eat my words. I'll be like, listen, I was hating when it came out, but game's actually fire. It's pretty fun. I'll take my words back. Everything. Well, I'll admit it.
Okay. This next one, Mario. See if you have this one. Is Land of the Morning Light.
No, that one's all
for Black Desert.
Yeah, that one's
which will be arriving on 14th of June. Which I can't remember if this one was a indie or something.
I'm guessing it is, bro.
Okay, so it says right here, after that, a trip to Middle Earth to see the Dwaves who make their homes deep beneath the misty mountains. The Lord of the Rings Return to Moria will be released in autumn of 2023.
Mm-hmm. That one just looked like a mining game, honestly.
Yeah.
And then you just fight out spiders because, spiders belong in mine.
Right. And so I guess this next one that people were pretty hyped about when I was watching it, people were like, whoa, whatever, is a mobile game. And not just any mobile game. It's Final Fantasy VII, Ever Crisis. It says pre-registration for this iOS and Android game is now available, while there will be a closed beta test for Android running between 8th and 28th of June. So right now, guys. So, okay. Next thing we get is Banishers, Ghost of New Eden, which will be released towards the end of 2023. You got info on that?
So this is from the creators that made Vampire. You know that game?
Yeah. Oh yes, Vampire. Yes.
Yeah, they made that. So
Vampire, but like you kind of read it as a vampire. As well. Is it Vampire or Vampire?
Vampire.
I thought it was pronounced vampire, and like it was. They just spelled it that way because like to add a little like.
Well then,
you know what I mean.
I don't know. Call it whatever the fuck you want, because I don't know actually either what the official thing is. It just looks like Vampire to me, so I said that.
Oh, I thought it was just vampire. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. But either way, it's made from those guys. This is a new action RPG. What else? Let's see. There's not much more that I have here. All I know is that we saw this game was announced at the Game Awards, if I remember correctly. So we just saw a gameplay trailer of this game, and it looked pretty cool. We saw it's mainly going to be a melee game from what I saw. Did you see any guns in there? I didn't see. There might have been guns. So. But it looked cool because you play as two people. You play as this dude who's alive in the real world, and then I guess we also play as his. At the same time, we play as his love interest, because from what I got from the trailer, it looks like you have to make choices in order to save her, or like to bring her back to the real world, or not to. I don't know. It's very confusing. Like I said, there's not a lot of details about it yet. We just got his gameplay.
Yeah.
I mean, and we saw them fighting ghosts. We saw them fighting wolves and other apparitions. I don't know. It looks cool, though.
Yeah, it looks cool.
I'm going to play it. Fun fact about this, the people who made Vampire, I don't know if it's good or not. All I know is that the sequel got delayed and it won't be like the sequel to it, because I'm guessing it was good enough to have a sequel to it.
Right.
And people were bummed out because the sequels got delayed for a long ass time. And I'm guessing this is why, because of this game.
That makes sense. Okay. So the next one we have is a look at Like a Dragon Gaiden? Or Gaiden?
I think it's Gaiden.
Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name.
And
it says right here, which leaked earlier today.
For real?
Yeah, that's what it says right here. So yeah, this game reminds me. We were talking about it like before we started recording. Yakuza.
Yakuza. Yeah, we were saying Yakuza.
You said Yakuza.
Oh yeah, I said.
I corrected you. Said Yakuza.
No, but before you said that, you said something else though. Yeah. Because when you were like, no, then I said Yakuza. Then you said Yakuza. I was like, oh wait, no, you're right.
Yeah, I forgot what I said. I forgot what I said initially.
But yeah, basically, yeah, bro. Just think of that. That's what this game is.
But I'm wondering, is it by the same people?
It has to be,
or like
bro.
what is this? Because like I said, some of these games, Mario and I, we don't really know, but we know there's a fan base for it.
The Yakuza games, I've actually always wanted to get into because obviously
I heard they're good.
It's kind of what I want. Like I said, Mortal Kombat to be, where it's like an open world, third person. You fight. The fighting gameplay is like crazy, but that's what makes it unique,
right?
And why people love it. There's little RPG elements to it and shit. I don't know too much, obviously. But,
is there any info on that? Do you have any info?
Games coming out November 9th. That's all it really says right here.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So this next one, look actually pretty cool, is Under the Waves, arriving on August 29th, 2023. I think
this was my surprise. Like the one where I was like, I'm surprised you actually hooked me, and I might actually play you.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I feel like this is one of those games where I think the narrative is really going to get you hooked.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I know, I think you played it, or I know for a fact you heard of it. Firewatch?
Firewatch, yes.
That's a game where it's literally just all narrative, bro. There's this area, there's a story to go along with it, and it's so intriguing. You're so hooked. You want to find out, right? You know,
it's like in the woods, right?
It's in the woods,
it's like winter though.
You're a fire watcher, basically.
It's in the winter.
No, it's during like fall season or like a sandstorm, shit like that. But basically, what I'm trying to say is that that's very narrative driven. Like, there's no shooting, there's no fighting. You're just walking around. You climb shit and stuff like that every now and then. But that's what this reminded me of, and that's why I think I got hooked.
No, yeah, and not only that, like we're underwater. We're like we're exploring under the water and everything. Not gonna lie, that's creepy to me.
Like to me, it adds to the story.
No, yeah, like I don't know. Is it just you? Like, are you afraid of the ocean? Or are you afraid of deep underwater?
I'm not afraid of the ocean. I'm afraid of going deep in the ocean and being like, oh, how much air do I have left? Oh, what if I run out of air?
Then you're not scared of like what's around you, or like it's just pure nothing.
If I know,
like it's kind of like the closest we could get to space.
I feel you.
As in, like, you know, you look down, it's completely nothingness deep. You look up, it's completely nothingness and deep. Look to your left, right, same thing. You're just there, bro.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh, that's creepy.
I know, but to me, the only time I'll get scared going into like the ocean or whatever is if I know if there's sharks in there. How about this? If there's something there that can kill me, and they're like, "Oh, keep an eye out," I'm not going in.
Okay, but think about what I just described, right?
That feeling of like, bro, where's up, where's down,
Yes, okay, picture that. But also not knowing what the fuck is there with you.
Yeah, I know. It adds to your anxiety.
Yes, but you just said if I know there's sharks in that bitch, that's when I'm scared. So you're telling me when you're surrounded like this, since you don't know there's sharks around you, you're not scared?
If I wasn't that deep?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
If I was that deep in the ocean? Oh, if I'm deep in the ocean, I'm scared with you.
Oh, okay.
But if I'm like swimming like this and they're like, oh, you know, don't worry about sharks. There might be fucking jellyfish that might sting you. I'm going in the boat. I'm going in the boat. I'm chilling.
You know, speaking of sharks, man, I thought, what's it called? There were sharks in lakes, bro. When I was a kid. I should have disclosed that. When I was a kid, like 6 years old or whatever. Obviously, I mean, people know we're from like the Chicagoland area, and you know, in Lake Michigan, right? Lake Michigan. I thought there were sharks in that bitch. So like whenever we'd go to the beach or something, or like whenever we'd go up to Wisconsin, that we go to the beach and shit. When I was a kid, I'd be afraid to go in there because I'm like, nah, there's sharks in that bitch. But there isn't. And if you really think about it, bro, Lake Michigan's huge, man.
Yeah, it is.
It's fucking huge.
It is. It's very big.
But
very true.
But anyway, so yeah, that
little tangent also, bro.
All right,
you know what pissed me off about Firewatch?
What?
Is that I loved it so much, and you know the people behind it they were making a sequel for it, right?
Okay.
But I don't know if you know that development company got bought out by the people at Steam.
Oh.
Steam bought them, right?
Okay.
And it was like, hey, come make your game over to us, right? But then in classic Steam company fashion or whatever the fuck, I don't know if they have an official name other than Steam, obviously, right? They were like, hey, I know you're working on this game.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, we saw gameplay of this game. You can look up the game.
Can you turn on
gameplay? Yeah, I can turn on the light. But we saw gameplay for the sequel. It wasn't a direct sequel. It was just another game like that. Like Firewatch, right? But and it was supposed to be take place in Egypt, I think, or whatever the fuck. And you're like this historian, like explorer, trying to figure it out, whatever the fuck. So I saw it, I was like, damn, I can't wait to come out. Because after I finished Firewatch, I looked all this up. So basically, Steam said to the developers, like, hey, y'all can work on this game if y'all want. Mm-hmm. But like, if you want to fuck around with the Steam Deck or help us make that, or I don't know what the fuck they invited him to do, but they basically said, hey, you can work on other shit if you feel like it. And that's basically what the developers did, and it's been on hiatus ever since.
God damn.
Ever since, bro.
Well, we might hear from it maybe soon.
Nah, dude, it's fucking Steam, dude. Those motherfuckers don't do shit. Motherfucker, we've been waiting. We've been asking for the next Half-Life game for I don't know how fucking long.
Fuck.
Remember Half-Life 2?
Yeah.
That bitch ended, and we're like, what the fuck? The last thing we got, dude. What was the VR game? Half-Life Alyx? That was the last game, right? That VR game that came out in that world. That was the last thing that came out.
I think so.
But remember how much hype that shit got? They're like, oh my god, Half-Life.
Yeah, bro.
What the fuck? Oh, VR. What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Oh shit. Shut up, Siri. Yeah. But like, dude was like, nah, what? Like, come on, dude.
That shit was funny, man. But okay, let's get back to it, right?
Yeah, sorry about the tangent.
It was Under the Waves.
I had to fucking get that off my chest. Bro.
Really? Okay, so back to like Under the Waves. It looks cool and stuff, and I'm probably gonna have tough playing it. Just for example, like how do I explain this, man?
Motherfucker, it's a game though. Like you're controlling it. You know what I mean?
Mario, stop.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, I already know what you're gonna
Mario. You're not one to talk.
I forgot.
You're not one to talk about fucking. It's a game, you stupid bitch.
Yeah, I know what you're about to bring up.
Absolutely not.
I already know what you're about to bring up.
So what? Go
Grounded.
Want me to say it or you want it? You want it?
Listen, I plead the fifth.
I would say it, bitch. Fuck you.
I plead the fifth.
You just say it's a game. Listen, guys, if you guys don't know, Mario's afraid of spiders. Like in real life. Like he's an arachnophobia or some shit. Arachnophobic.
Isn't that the thing where you're afraid of a bunch of holes?
No, arachno.
Because that's arachnophobia, though. You know that?
Because arachnic is a spider. Or spiders. Like it means spiders. So if you're arachnophobic, that means
we're not
scared
scientists, y'all.
I don't think that has to do with.
I know, but it's like a joke. You know what I mean? But
listen. Mario, okay, he's afraid of spiders in real life, okay, real life, and that means in video games he also gets creeped out by fucking spiders. We were playing Grounded before, and he'd be freaked out of the big ass spiders.
Well, fuck them things.
That he had to change the setting because they have a setting for people that are afraid of spiders to like make it look like blobs or whatever,
like little like balloons,
so they're not as scary. So Mario would do that. So you can't tell me and be like it's a game when you do that shit with spiders.
I still played it though.
Motherfucker,
you gonna play it?
Well, I was about to finish my shit. What I was gonna say, I said it was gonna be tough for me to play because, like I said, I'm afraid of the ocean and stuff. Like for example, I think the last game that I played that had to do with the ocean was Maneater.
Oh yeah,
do you remember that game?
Yeah, I remember
that shark game.
Yeah, you told me about it.
And honestly, I think by far it's actually one of the best shark games, better than Jaws and everything. It's definitely one of the best, shark games in general. And even then, when I'm playing that game, and like even though I'm the shark, I'm still freaked out. I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, bro, you're the apex predator.
No, right? And like, I'm freaked out. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Because like, there's fish around me and stuff.
But continue.
So I'm like, what the fuck? There's fish around me, all these different things. I'm getting scared. And like, as you progress, because you start as a baby shark, right? And then you develop. I know what you're gonna say, baby shark, dude. You're a bitch. I just saw you and I immediately knew it. We were both trying to hold it, bro. We both we both knew what we were gonna say. Or like we both knew what we were thinking of.
Yeah, I looked to my right. He said, "She baby shark." I immediately looked at him. And he was like, "Finish the fuck I want to say,
baby shark." But anyways, Maneater.
Because you went like, yeah, you started off as a baby shark, and immediately you turned into, and I was like, I wanted to be like baby shark.
I even just like stopped. I just said baby shark, and I just looked at you because I knew. But okay, so yeah, you spawn as a baby shark in that game, and then you obviously become like the big throughout progressing through the game, you become bigger.
Yeah.
Right. And in some places where you start off, like the water is like not that deep. So like near at the end of the game, you're finally in the deep fucking ocean. And guess what? There's fucking whales. killer whales, sperm whales, all that shit, and that creeps me the fuck
out,
bro.
Those can kill the sharks, right?
The killer whales. So like when I would swim and it's like deep, it's like I describe it, bro. Like you can't see shit around you. And I'd see like a whale. I mean, I freak out. You're like, oh shit! I'm not kidding, bro.
Not
like,
only are you wiggling in the game, you're wiggling in real life. You're like,
hurry the fuck up. No, but I don't know what it is, dude. It just freaks me the fuck out. Same with Subnautica.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
survival
just,
game. Yeah.
Like those games, I wish like I do like try them out and stuff. Like I said, I beat Maneater. I sure I had those moments, but I said, fuck it, man, right? But like I get more creeped out and feel a sense of anxiety with Maneater and those type of games, or like deep underwater, Subnautica, all these different games, than a fucking horror game. Than Outlast. Real? Yes, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Let me try. I mean, like no, I was scared when the spiders came up and grounded. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I'm trying to put like spiders to Outlast.
But to be fair, the spiders were huge though.
Like. And we're small. I know. But like, I'm trying like, okay, how scared was I in that compared to Outlast or any horror game that I played? I would see the spider shit, the spiders shit more. I was more scared in that. So I can see where you're coming from, low key.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, so fuck, dude. It kind of sucks.
Like, just take your biggest fear and then.
Yeah, I would say
put it in a game.
I would say the ocean and like being like surrounded by nothing is like my biggest fear. If that makes sense. But yeah, we went on a hella tangent. Okay,
yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah. So the next one, guys, the next thing that got revealed was the Call of Duty Modern Warfare and
Season 4.
Yeah, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
Was that a new map?
Like Warzone Season 4. Yeah, it arrives on 4th of June. It's a brand new map. It's called Vondel map. Showing off the new Vondel map.
It look like a BR map.
Yes, it is.
I mean, shit, I might check it out, but I don't know. Have you seen they got rid of the 2 in Warzone?
Oh, that's why I didn't say. I added the 2 here, but bro. I didn't know they did that.
No, bro, they got rid of Warzone 2. The fucking idiots. Like, what was the whole point of doing that? You know what I mean? But who knows, man? Hopefully the map is better.
Maybe it's just Caldera was so fucking... Caldera was ass, bro.
Caldera was ass.
I hated that shit.
It was ass. I'm not
Verdansk, it made me appreciate Verdansk more.
Dude, for real, man. So this one reminded me of like, buildings, Verdansk.
Even this new map, I was just... I wasn't really into it. But okay, guys. The next thing that was announced was a Fae Farm from Phoenix Labs. It's coming to PC and Nintendo Switch on 8th of September. It's like a cozy little game, kind of like Animal Crossing type of vibe,
basically.
Indie game. And next up, we get a brand new update from Marvel Snap, a new game mode called Conquest. Marvel Snap was actually pretty cool. I actually played it.
Yeah, I never played it.
It was actually pretty fun. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, surprisingly, I heard nothing but great things from a mobile game.
Yeah, it won Best Mobile Game of the Year. Yeah, Game Awards. Remember that? Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Okay, so the next thing, the fantasy vibes continues. Return with King Arthur: Legends Rise, which will be released on PC and mobile. Pre-registration is now open if you want to give it a go. Do you have info on that? Okay. I just want to make sure. The next one we have, we got a trailer for free-to-play Wayfinder, arriving on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X. Do we have that? Do you have that, Mario? Or no?
No, the next one I got is this one right here.
Okay. We got that one. So the other thing that I got announced, I believe, is another indie game. Paradox Interactive showed off Stellaris Nexus. I think, Mario, you said you didn't have much info. Then we have another look at a brand new game at Space Trash Scavenger.
Bro, is it? I remember this trailer. Do you literally just collect trash?
Yeah, so I actually remember this one. So Space Trash Scavenger. It's by the same people, Paradox, that obviously is making Stellaris Nexus. It's legit. You look like a little Lego man.
A little dude.
Yeah, like a little Lego man, like collecting trash from space, and you use that trash from space to make your own like base in space. Maybe. So it's like a Lego. For me, it gave like Lego Minecraft building type of vibes. Yeah, bro. It looks like a pretty cool little indie game, right? Like something you could just chill to.
Waste your time with, you know?
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of those games, like of chilling to, go back to the Waves. Under the Waves. Remember how you said it's story driven or whatever? I kind of like those games, bro. Where like it's just kind of story driven. You don't necessarily have to do a lot. For example, like Telltale Games, The Walking Dead, or
where you just sit back, bro. You sit chill. Back,
yeah, man.
And you're getting your enjoyment out of a well-written story that hooks you and keeps you entertained the entirety of the game.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So like I kind of like those. I like those games. You know, too. It's really chill. Like, oh, you know what? I just want to chill.
I can literally put it in my living room.
Exactly.
Sit on my couch far as fuck from the TV.
Right. Exactly. And just like put chill. It on here.
Like know? I don't gotta try hard. I don't gotta kill people or shit, whatever.
Yeah.
I just walk. RPG. I want multiple responses. Let me just click on that one.
Yeah, man. And I feel that, and when I think about that, bro, I start getting relaxed. Like, let me see if I'm gonna describe how I feel, right? Especially like maybe many of you guys who are gamers feel this way. Maybe you, Mario. You ever have like those moments, bro, where like you're playing a game like that, or it's story based, whatever. You're just chilling, and like at that moment, life feels good. It's like, damn, I'm just chilling, man. And especially like I just ordered some pizza, or I'm eating my favorite chips right now, and I'm playing this chill story game. Everything's calm, chill. Life is good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
That's one of the reasons I love games so much.
Yeah, man, and that's one thing I understand why like a lot of people love gaming and stuff, and for me it's been a while since I felt that feeling.
For real?
Yeah, where like I felt that where I felt that feeling where like, dang, man, like I'm actually just chilling and stuff. Like life is good. Because when I do play video games, whenever I have time, when I finish everything I need to do, and I play for maybe an hour or two, it would be with Thile, which I keep mentioning, is obviously a close friend of mine, Mario's cousin. We'd play Gears, right? And the reason why I don't feel that is because in Gears it's competitive. You know how we play COD and everything? We're very competitive. We're always calling out. We're like the anxiety levels are kind of high because like, oh no, like, you know what I mean? Yes, I love that feeling of competitiveness and like that rush and stuff. But like, I also want to just kick it back and just like, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, bro.
And I haven't felt that in a while. And I guess what I was gonna bring up was a game. I think maybe a game that I remember playing that I felt that way, which I thought it was a horror game, but it wasn't. Maybe you might have heard of it. I played it back like in 2016, bro. And it was called Gone Home. I think it was a free game on Xbox, like live. You know, like the Xbox gives like free games.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Gone Home. And I thought it was a horror game because it's about this. You play as this woman. I think it's a woman or someone that you come home from vacation or.
I remember this. I never played it. I seen playthroughs.
Can you get like a game? Can you get like a description of it?
From what synopsis? I get, just a quick little thing here. Gone Home is a first-person adventure video game developed and published by the Fulbright Company. Gone Home was first released for Microsoft Windows OS, and that's all I can see right now. Off the rip. That's all I can see.
It doesn't say like what it was about and stuff.
All it says here is from what I see from Google. All I see.
If not, I could just give a quick summary.
You probably do it better, bro.
It's essentially you're playing as this character. Like I said, I cannot remember if you're a woman or a guy. You're playing as this character. You come home from, I think it was college or something.
Something like that. Because I remember from the YouTube, you literally spawn outside the house.
You spawn outside the house and it's nighttime and it's raining. Mm-hmm. And you come home and no one's home. You're like, what the heck's going on? And so essentially, it's a story-driven game where you go around the house, you find puzzles like, oh, I found this key to open this room, or like, oh, I found this letter that could help me open this. It's like a puzzle story-driven game, and the more clues you find, the story starts playing out itself like a narrative. And I can't, like I said, I played in 2016, and I thought it was a horror game when I was about to go
into it. When I looked it up, I'm like, bro, this looks scary. Because legit, that's what it looks like. That's the cover art. I'm like, oh, it's a horror game. I'm like, yes. Really? It's not a horror game?
And not gonna lie, it was scary because it's a big house, and like the lights would be off and shit. And obviously it's raining. You hear the rain, you hear the thunder, and like you would turn on the lights and stuff, or like you'd go down the basement and like, so it was creepy, but it's not. It was a story about I believe your sister, that whatever, talking about a story. If like I said, I could be wrong, guys. If you guys played this game, let me know. I don't know, but from what I remember and from what I've seen back then, like I said, 2016, man. That's a long
it's a long ass time ago.
Yeah. Was a story about your sister about her coming out. I think her coming out as in being a lesbian or bisexual or something like that, and having a a partner and actually just describing like her trouble, her day-to-day troubles, like her diary or whatever. Fucking, you're just trying to find out like whoa, what the heck? Like, I didn't know about this about my sister. Like, let me find out, whatever. And from what I remember, it was like an intriguing story. Like, I really liked it and stuff. I guess, you know what? Another game that reminds me of that is like Life is Strange, maybe. Like those
the
type of
first
games.
one? Yeah, the first one's lit, bro. Like the one with the blue-haired chick and her friend. Yeah, that,
you know.
Not gonna lie, bro. That shit kind of fell off hard.
You know what? Listen.
It sucks because the first
Hey,
shit was
but
so
anyways,
good.
for correct me in the comments, guys. Do not quote me. Like I said, this is from what I remember. I believe it's about you finding out your sister coming out, being a lesbian or bisexual or something like that. And I really liked the story, but if it's something else, comment down below, because like I said, it was so long ago, dude.
I can tell you the ending.
Should we nah, let's not say it because in case of spoilers, in case we want to check it out.
All right, bet.
But is there really like no synopsis though?
I went to Google and I go to overview.
Summary. Go summary. Really quick. Sorry guys for the tangent and stuff. I just really want to make sure this is right.
What happens in the game Gone Home? Set in the year 1995, Gone Home puts the player in the role of a young woman. Selector was right. It is a girl. Returning from overseas to her rural Oregon family home to find her family currently absent and the house empty, leaving her to piece together recent events.
Okay, so like no one's home and you
figure out
catching up.
Why what the fuck happened?
Like you just came home, no one's home, and you're like, huh, dang, I'm bored. Let me just look through the letters, whatever. I'm gonna see what I missed. Like, I'm gonna just see what I missed, and you'll learn what happened and stuff. And I believe one of them was like her sister, like coming out or something. I don't know, guys. Sorry for the tangent, but I was about to say that's one of the games.
I remember that game. I remember watching playthroughs of it.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that like that feeling, man. Like, dang.
And that was definitely me during Firewatch.
Actually, the last time I probably felt that feeling, remember what that I described previously, was when we were on that Minecraft grind. You remember that back in what, 2020 or 2021?
I think it's either 20. I think it's 2021.
Yeah.
No,
man.
2022.
No way.
Like early 2022.
Yeah.
It had to be early. I feel like.
Maybe I could have sworn it was like 2021, bro. Like right. Late 2021.
Yeah.
All right, but that was the last time I think I felt that feeling where I was like, dang, man. I'm chilling with the video gaming. I'm like, dang. Like,
well, in terms of chilling, I was gonna say in terms of enjoyment, I mean, like playing a game, I was like,
well, like you felt like, wow, like I can't wait to come home and play this game, order some pizza, and like chill. Like, how did that feel when you were a teen? We're like, dang, it's Friday night, it's raining, parents are gone. Pizza rolls in the oven.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like, people who are gamers exactly know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah,
that
I know.
feeling of like,
I know what you mean, man.
Dang, man, it's gonna be a good night because I'm gaming.
The last memory I have vividly where I'm 100% like that was Dragon Age, bro. No.
Wow.
Ghost.
Was
I had it during Dragon Age, Ghost of Tsushima. I had it in Star Wars, both games. So recently I had it. I know what feeling you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean, bro?
Like when I was playing Star Wars, like before I would boot up the stream or whatever the fuck, I would have my meal prep and I'll just be eating. I'll be eating, bro. I'll just be like, hey man, I'm about to play some fire ass shit. Hey.
Yeah, but Loki hits harder when you're eating junk food, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it hits
like
harder when you're playing a game where you don't have to try hard. Or not try, but like you actually have to okay. Like Star Wars, I have to like not die, you know what I mean?
Right.
But with like in terms of like Firewatch, I can just chillax. I can eat food while playing the game. I can't eat food while playing fucking
Firewatch. What consoles, like what platforms
Xbox,
is it on?
PC, PlayStation. You can play it. You can play it on your shit.
I was about to say I have the Xbox.
And it's not that long either. You can make a playthrough out of it.
That's what I'm saying. I might check that out. Okay, but we went on a crazy tangent, guys.
About that. Yeah, sorry.
We hope you enjoyed the convo though.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. The next thing after the space trash scavenger, we get a short appearance. Actually, it says right here, the Borg made a short appearance during a trailer for Star Trek Infinite. You have more info on that, Mario?
All right, we got a teaser for Star Trek Infinite, like Hector said, a new grand strategy game coming from Paradox. The game is in development at Quantum League maker Nimble Giant Entertainment. Little was shown in the trailer beyond the Federation fleet approaching the Borg, along with the images of the iconic Star Trek characters. A full reveal is coming on June 16th.
Okay.
All right, they lost me at fucking strategy game.
Come on,
I don't like strategy games.
All right, so the next one, this was actually pretty cool, is we get a a trailer for the Twisted Metal television series.
That's what you wrote. I had no idea this was a thing.
Me neither. It says airing on the 27th of July, only on Peacock. You know what I mean?
Want to see your Peacock.
Hey man, you tripping? But yeah, this was pretty cool, man. And actually has
it has Anthony Mackie.
I was about to say.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did not know that. I didn't hear about this either. This is my first time.
Yeah, I know.
It looks pretty cool though.
Twisted Metals, those games were fun. I remember playing them. They're fun.
Yeah, dude. On the,
I never thought
PS2?
I was. I think so. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Maybe PS3 if they did like a remaster or some shit PS2. Or something else. But no, those games were fucking fun. They're one of those card games where I'm just like, you know what? It's like Burnout.
Oh, Burnout!
I fucking love sick. Burnout, bro. I am not a car gamer, but true, Burnout, bro. I fucking love Burnout.
That's true.
I also love. There's just one Midnight Club game that I liked a lot too.
Dude, for sure.
Those two games
Midnight
are
Clubs, Need for Speed. I like the earlier Need for Speed. Like I said, Need for Speed Blacklist, Need for Speed Carbon, Midnight Club, like Mario said. What else? Burnout. Yeah, but the newer Need for Speeds, I'm not really into.
Any of the newer racing games,
the fucking like Gran Turismo and like
not my style.
I'm not really into that stuff.
But Twisted Metal, actually, I'll give it a shot. Why not? What if it ends up being good? If it's not being good, I'll drop it after the first episode or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Okay. So the next thing we have is a look at Lisfanga. The Time Shift Warrior, arriving at unannounced date in 2023.
Yeah, so basically, guys, this is a new hack and slash type of game where basically you have like where she can basically rewind time and create multiple copies of herself. And then you can basically go back to the present, and then like the copy you made is now fighting that guy.
Okay.
While the current you is fighting this guy, so you don't have to worry about both those guys jumping you, basically. I don't even remember from the trailer.
I'm trying to remember, bro.
Like, imagine you punching someone, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, let's rewind time. Now I'm going to go over here to the second enemy. And while I'm fighting this guy, I'm going to have that one replay and punch that motherfucker on the right hand.
Got you. While I'm hitting this guy.
While I'm hitting this other guy.
I got
it's
you.
like that, basically. Yes. Obviously, it's more complex, obviously. But, the game's coming later to PC this year. It's basically similar vibes to like Hades, if that's what you guys are wondering.
Okay.
It's hack and slash, so yeah.
Also, another thing that's not in here, bro.
What?
Is not in the list that I forgot to mention that I want to mention right now is that we saw they played a trailer or like an announcement for Samsung. And they have a Samsung. Yeah. They have a Samsung gaming hub. Essentially where you could play all of these games with without the console.
All you need is a controller.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so if you have the what's that shit called, the projector, like Samsung's projector, a TV and some other shit, you can literally play. I forgot what games they showed, but for example, The Witcher, fucking Christ,
I saw Halo in there.
Oh yeah, Halo was in that bitch. I think Assassin's Creed was in there. I forgot what games they showed exactly. For sure Halo. I for sure remember Halo. Yeah. But playing Halo without an Xbox or a PC, just a TV and a controller
is so strange.
It's like, bitch, stop the cap. You know what I mean? Like, this is gonna suck somehow.
Like, it kind of reminds. It's like a streaming cloud type of thing. It kind of reminds me of like PS Now or maybe Stadia.
That flop of a fucking thing, yeah.
Yeah, that shit was bad, right? But yeah, dude, they didn't have it here. I wanted to mention that, bro, because
it's good that you brought it up, bro. I don't know how that's gonna work out. It's one of those things where like we won't know how good it is until it comes out.
Like I wonder how that came to be though, right? We're like, I wonder what was the deal like with Xbox. He's like, all right, man, for every time people play Halo, I'm getting cut. Like, I'm getting this cut. Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, what the fuck? Like, you don't need an Xbox, bro. You just need the controller.
And a Samsung TV.
And it's called Samsung's Gaming Hub, right? Yeah. Something like that. So, that was fucking... That was pretty cool.
Weird. Hey. The thing is, like, they didn't really... It appeared multiple times throughout the stream, right?
Like, twice, I think.
But it didn't seem like they were... highlighting it like really well, you know. That makes sense. Like this is a big thing.
Like, it wasn't a crazy announcement. It was like a normal 30-second ad.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And the ads kind of felt out of place too. It was like,
they just put it in randomly, like twice. They showed it twice. So I don't know. We're gonna see how that
my
goes.
hopes ain't high for that.
Okay, so the next thing we get is more info on Immortals of Avium, which is the first-person fantasy game that's going to be released on the 20th of July, and we get gameplay.
It's more gameplay, man. I mean, I'm gonna be checking it out. So stay tuned for that.
I want to say this, and like, there's a comment because like the chat's ruthless, bro.
I had to close the comments, bro, because I remember I was behind, so I didn't want to get spoiled.
Listen, every time you're watching these type of events, bro, the chat is ruthless. Everything that comes out is an L.
Unless it's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
WWW GTA 6 WWW stream.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? Everyone in the chat is like, "Where's GTA? Where's GTA?" Like that's all they care about, or like the big game Spider-Man. Everything is an L. Like if it's not one of these big games, it reminds me of Javi. It literally reminds me of Javi. Where like Javi, like everything's an L to him. It's not one like a big game, right? Mm-hmm. It's like for example, Alan Wake 2. People were liking it and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But anyways, or Final Fantasy, right? But there was a comment when this shit was playing, Avium. I saw a comment that made me like I was actually laughing out loud. Someone said BioShock but bad. BioShock but bad.
Bro, that's bogus as fuck. BioShock but bad. What?
You know, those comments make like it's funny because those short comments make me laugh, bro. Or like those comments like that you see on like social media where they add for real. Like he just like me for real, or like this shit trash for real, or like like those things. Those comments make me fucking laugh, bro. It's funny. Or like when they add bro, like bro really thought he could sneak that in, or like whatever.
Bro thought he could really get a 2-for-1.
Yeah, or like stuff like that. Like I would see comments like that in the chat, and it'd be like. I'd be dying laughing reading the chat, bro. But
listen, bro, Immortals Avium probably isn't gonna be this great of a game. But my hope is that it becomes a success. So EA realizes like, hey, we should probably develop more single player games. You know, because this is a new IP, and that's one thing I gotta respect. A new IP, something new. Thank God.
Personally, it doesn't look interesting to me, bro, just because, like, I don't know, it looks kind of clunky a bit, in my opinion. It doesn't necessarily look smooth. I don't know. I could tell already it's going to be repetitive because you're just using your hands with magic, kind of like what you said with Ghostwire. So, yeah, I'm not super hyped on it. You know what I mean? Just because.
Even so, bro, if the story's better, if I'm more engaged, I think it's already a better game than Ghostwire. If the gameplay is repetitive. If the gameplay is not repetitive, bro, then this is going to be a great game.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
If it has the other things that go along with it, obviously.
Don't you think like it's kind of like it looks kind of clunky though?
When it comes to the hand gestures and shit, that's my worry. That's where my biggest
like
worry
it looks
is
kind of like stiff, like the gameplay a bit. The graphics doesn't seem that great either.
I feel you on that. No, it's like, kind of like Overwatch.
Oh, yes, but I would say Overwatch though looks more smoother though, in my opinion. This one, like whenever they would jump or like hit an enemy, it just looked kind of like clunky to me. I don't explain it.
I know what you mean. My thing is that's just how the trailer is. Maybe that's how they edited it. That's my only thing I can really.
So yeah, was that the first gameplay that we saw?
We've seen even from the
from
the first trailer we didn't get any gameplay. From the second trailer we got gameplay in that.
Oh, okay.
So it's just more gameplay. It's just like at this point they're trying to advertise the game.
Okay, so the next thing that we got right here, we're getting to the end. This is the last two. We get a cinematic trailer for Fortnite Chapter 4, Season 3.
Optimus Prime.
Also known as Wilds. The next season brings rideable dinosaurs and the return of a familiar face, which is Optimus Prime. Right. Or I think that's what they mean by that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we see Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime is in fucking Fortnite, man. What the fuck?
Everybody's in Fortnite, dude.
That's facts, bro. Like, who else is not in? Like, hey, Master Chief's in there. Gears people is in there. Dragon Ball, Naruto,
Geralt of Rivia's in
Spider-Man,
there. Star Wars is in there.
Star Wars, Batman.
The Kilroy,
Spider-Man.
Neymar.
Spider-Man's in there. Yeah,
Spider-Man's in there for sure. I'm pretty sure Neymar's in there. Giannis is in there.
What pop culture
is in? Ariana Grande's in there.
What pop culture like game or whatever the fuck is not in there yet?
What was in there?
I think that's
there's
Assassin's
more.
Creed's in there.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know.
No, it is. Yeah.
Oh,
Ezio,
it is.
They have Ezio.
Ezio's in that bitch. Isn't Nathan Drake in there?
I think you're right, dude. Tom Holland. I think Tom Holland's Nathan Drake.
What the fuck? Man, they bogus as fuck.
Yeah, I think it was Tom Holland's Nathan Drake.
What else? Who else is in there?
Fuck, dude. They got everybody, man. Now fucking Optimus Prime. They got Ninja Turtles?
Probably. I don't know though.
If they don't, they definitely will with the
movie?
with the Mutant Mayhem, maybe.
Yeah, they got to.
But
They got anime characters in that bitch.
So yeah, people were surprisingly hyped about this, bro. Not gonna lie, like when I was like checking out the chat and stuff, while we're like in the middle of this showcase, people were typing Fortnite ? Like where's Fortnite? I'm like, dang, bro, like really?
Hey man, Fortnite's still popular.
Fortnite's strong as
You gotta remember Fortnite when it blew up, bro. Not only did people like us in high school get into it, but remember kids got into that bitch. That's right. And now those kids, they're in middle school. They're freshmen.
I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm trying to remember, man. I don't think I've ever been that obsessed with the game before.
Fortnite? I mean, we were obsessed for a good, 2 years, bro.
Fortnite was fucking it, bro. Right after school and shit. We'd be on that. I spent maybe, close to $2,000 on the skins.
I only spent I spent a couple hundred. No,
That's
we were dude, we would put in, that would be our sessions.
Yeah, man.
Just Fortnite.
I don't know what it was, man. It was just so much fun.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay. So now we get to the end of the Summer Game Fest 2023, and this is the grand finale.
Before you say it, bro, I'm gonna tell them what I told you, bro. What? So I got out of work, right, and I'm just like, bro, I purposely ended my break before the last announcement. So I got off my last break and went back to work, clocked out. I was like, bet, what's the last announcement? I get in my car, I watch it, and the way he's hyping it up, the host, he's like, this is one of the most iconic RPG worlds that you would be excited to come back to. It made history. You love these characters, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, what do I know that's open world RPG, characters you love, you've been here before. And I was like, oh my God, is it Dragon Age? Is it Dragon Age? Is it the next Dragon Age game? I'm like, he's describing Dragon Age.
That would fire.
So I'm like, bro, it's that mood you got, no, it's not Dragon Age, but you have that tiny bit of hope that it is. Yeah. And so when I saw it was the game that Hector's gonna say briefly, I was so bummed. I was just like,
you were bummed. Everybody else was hyped.
I know, man. We have reasons to why, but explain what it was.
But yeah, like I was saying, Mario. Before Mario interrupted me and give his little sob story.
Fuck you.
I never played Dragon Age.
What game are you looking forward to? What's a sequel to a game you want that's never happened?
I'm dead inside, bro. I don't go fuck.
Yeah, right. But I know you got one.
Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, there you go. But that's announced, bitch.
No, I get you. That's facts. Yeah, we don't know.
Bro, that shit ain't.
We'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah. Go ahead. Announce the game.
But yeah, the grand finale, a world premiere trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and this will be released in early 2024 on 2 discs.
Yeah, which is crazy for 2023.
Really, and I guess a lot of people were hyped on this, bro.
Yes, because
this was a big thing.
This is the part 2 of the part of the game. My bad. Because the original game is split into 2 for the remake. So this is just the part 2 of the original game. But yeah, man, the part 1 received nothing but love, bro. I know. And I know that part 2 is probably going to be so high, and it's probably going to live up to expectations. People are going to love it. Part 1 of the remake got so much love, bro, that it made me want to play it. And I'm not a Final Fantasy fucking fan. Yeah. Like you and me, we said it before, we're not into this franchise. Like we're not saying we won't be into it or ever.
Well, we're not into it just because we never tried it.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. And it's turn based, bro. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, most of them are turn based, I'm pretty sure, but the remakes they're not. So these part 1, part 2, they're not remakes.
I want to know when my cousins stop, man, because my cousins love it. They love Final Fantasy, bro. So I want to know what their reaction was when they saw this shit.
They were probably hyped.
Yeah, they're probably hyped as fuck too. But yeah, that's the end of the Summer Game Fest, guys. And I guess before we close off, right, let's talk about, right, because Elder Scrolls, right, we wanted to mention it. Elder Scrolls, I remember I was there. They announced it at E3, back when E3 was a thing. Remember that? Damn, bro.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks, bro, just because Summer Game Fest was created in 2020, right? And I truly believe, not gonna lie, Summer Game Fest is gonna take over E3. Yeah. You know what I mean? And because E3 was definitely a place where all these publishers and developers and everything, they would come all together, right, for 3 to 4 days, and they would announce all their new shit. But now, since I think what happened with COVID, they stopped the E3, right, with COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And because of COVID, they had to do everything online. And so PlayStation started doing their state of plays. Xbox started doing their own showcases on their own live streams and stuff, and realized, wow, we're getting a lot of viewers, and we keep the cut. This shit don't go to E3.
Yeah, I know.
So you know what? We're gonna do this. And now Nintendo, all these different developers, this is what they do now. You know what I mean? And even the Summer Game Fest, like they occasionally bring in people and stuff to showcase new games, but sometimes it's like things we already seen before. You know, so and it sucks that we never went to E3. I always wanted to go, bro. Yeah, I always grew up with it, man. I would watch it with my older cousins and even have when we were like 12 and stuff.
Remember like the legendary E3? I think it was one of the last ones where
which one?
God of War got announced. Fallout 4 got announced.
Yeah.
Fucking what else? So many good games got announced at E3. It was a legendary E3. Some E3s were.
There's a bunch. Yeah. But like that's my point, right? And I kind of wish we still had that. I wish there was an event. And I think the only event that maybe could work is Summer Game Fest. Mm-hmm. Just because it's really new. It was created in 2020. Maybe in the future, like there would actually be it'll be a bigger event where people come and stuff, but I don't think so, just because everyone's doing their own live streams and stuff. Yeah. And it really sucks because I wish, like, imagine going to one of those events at E3, right? And you're there for like 3-4 days, and you know everything's going to be announced right there where you are.
Because E3 was it was the only time of the year.
Exactly.
Everything would be fucking announced there. Imagine there is no Game Awards. Excuse me. These developers aren't doing their own stream, so the only time they would update, and keep in mind, the internet wasn't the internet how it is now.
That's facts. Yeah.
So like, there's no like, oh, here's a new trailer, you know, and they can just tweet it off their own account. No, everything would be announced. So that's why it added to the hype.
Yeah, dude. And it sucks that it died off, and it was gonna come back this year, but then they canceled it.
They canceled. I forgot why, but I remember seeing.
I think they canceled it because I don't think they had enough like ticket sales, and they projected, because obviously with businesses, guys, whenever you do sales or whatever, you can also project, right, based on the sales right now of how things are going, percentages and whatnot. You could actually predict the amount of revenue and the amount of sales you could get in a specific month or maybe close to a year or whatever, right? And I guess from the sales, what happened was they just didn't have enough, and they were like, they were projecting on like, yeah, this is not gonna be enough, whatever, to sustain us. So I think we're just gonna pull the plug. I think that's what happened, guys. If correct me, actually, Mark, can you check that real quick?
Why E3 died?
Why E3 2023 got canceled? Just because I don't want to say this shit on the pod, and then like people take my word for it, and then I'm wrong. Just so we could like fact check this shit real quick.
So right off the rip, why E3 23 was canceled. IGN, which first broke the news, obtained an internal memo saying that E3 remains a beloved event and brand. The 2023 version is simply did not garner the sustained interest necessary to execute it in a way that would showcase the size, strength, and impact of our industry.
So I was right. Basically. It was basically many people just weren't interested no more. And they just like, no, we're just not going to spend a lot of money for this shit. And like, not only that, developers, they were having issues with developers and stuff coming in. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so technically I was right. So that's what happened. And it really sucks. And like, I remember growing up, and even now, kind of, but like, I remember growing up and stuff. E3, I'm sure you had this feeling, was one of those feelings in the summer where like, kind of like gaming, where remember how we described that feeling? Where it's like, damn, it's fucking E3, man. I'm gonna sit here wait for 2-3 hours or however it's long for the day, and watch what's gonna be announced. You know, with my buddies, with my friends, get some food, get some drinks.
Something that was gonna be announced was gonna hit. Like you always knew something was gonna hit.
Yeah, because they didn't do it now. Like with, I still don't agree with PlayStation does like a once a month show or something.
I don't like that either. I
don't know if they stopped doing that or if they're still doing it.
And now it's like every now and then.
Yeah, but before it was like once a month, which was stupid. Yeah. To me, I like all the developers and companies or whatever to stay silent. Stay silent, and then once a year they release everything they've been working on.
Shut the fuck up most of the year.
You know what I mean?
And then one time, all right, you're allowed to speak.
And that's fire, bro. And that's fucking fire. And I just wish that there was an event like that that we could go to. And I think it'd be more fun as well once we get more, like, once we have cameras for ourselves and stuff or whatever. Once we have more time, we could even like do reactions to it. So like we'd all gather around and shit and do a reaction of reacting to like those live streams, and like I feel like that would be really cool. But fuck, what else? I was gonna say something else, bro.
Elder Scrolls.
Oh yes, right. So the last E3 that we got was what, 2018, wasn't it?
I think 2018, 2019 went up around there, bro.
I think it was 2018, and that year I think they announced Gears 5. Yeah, they announced.
I remember they had Billie Eilish in the video, right, or some shit like that.
Oh really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, in like the promo.
Shit, I don't remember that. But I remember they announced Gears 5 and everything, and I think we saw more of Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
I think, and not only that, Bethesda announced Elder Scrolls, and I was hyped as fuck. I was watching it with Everardo, and this was at the time when, I don't know, Mario, why wasn't I fucking with you at that time? What the fuck? What were we doing?
This is 2018. We played games, but we never hung out.
It was 2018, summer 2018.
We were probably just only playing games.
That's weird, bro.
It was until like
maybe you
later
were
we started
working or
hanging out.
something.
I could have been working too.
But whatever. So I was with Everardo, right? Another friend of ours. And I remember it was like, dang, it's E3. Obviously, Everardo, he's not really into video games. He didn't care and stuff. So I'm like, but I still had that feeling like, dang, it's going to be lit. I remember we got Burger King. We're like, yo, man, we got some Burger King. We got some couple drinks and stuff. Let's get E3. I'm lit. I'm feeling that feeling, even though he's not. And I remember I was getting hyped and everything. And then when Elder Scrolls, like, got announced, like, he could even tell you, bro, I flipped my shit, man. Like, I was eating and I threw my shit. I was like,
bro,
I stood
I'm
up
right
and I was
now,
screaming, bro. I was like,
that's gonna be me when Dragon 8 gets, like, when we get that first, like, teaser trailer where like teaser trailer actually showing gameplay. That's gonna be me, bro.
Hey man, keep dreaming, man.
Nah, fuck
but
bitch.
But anyways, that's what I was hyped as fuck, and I miss that feeling, bro.
I know,
you know
man.
what I mean? I want that fucking feeling again. I haven't felt that in a long time. And then the only reason why they announced it was because so many people were like saying, "Yo, where the fuck is this next Elder Scrolls?" Because the last Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, came out in 2011.
Damn.
2011, and then the remaster. They did a remastered version. I think that one came out in 2014. I think 2015 or something like that. I can't remember. You guys could correct me. It came out, I think, around the same time the next gens came out at the time, PS4 and Xbox One. And actually, am I right on that? I think I'm right. Okay, so anyways, around that time, you guys can fact check or whatever. Let me know in the comments. So they announced that, and the only reason, because people were like, "What the fuck? When's the next fucking shit?" Because they were working on Fallout 76, blah blah blah.
Fallout 4.
Oh, Fallout 4, all this bullshit, right? And so the guy, himself, I forgot his name, man.
I forgot his name too.
At Bethesda.
Yeah.
He's like, and
16 times the detail.
And he's like, and this is something that you guys all been waiting for. Blah blah blah, whatever. And
hey,
like,
man, he's like he knows how to do his job.
Yeah, and he revealed it. And then once he came, it's like, just so you guys can stop letting us, like, stop mentioning it in our comments. Yes, it's on the way. Like, we're working on it. You guys can stop bugging us now. But he said, this is, yes, it's in the works. We're just showing this so you guys can shut up. But it's not going to come until, like, who knows how long. Well, keep in mind, it was a teaser trailer, like just a teaser in 2018. We're already in fucking 2023, bro. That was the last time we heard of it.
Good news for you, to take like a little like something positive out of it, is that yes, they're making Starfield right now, and Starfield's gonna come out soon. After that, it's all eyes on Elder Scrolls, bro.
Yeah, bro. Probably like in 2026. And the thing is, hopefully it's fucking good. Look what happened with Fallout 76.
That's true. It came out.
Fallout 76 was shit, dude.
It was shit, man. That's why I said 16 times
so,
the
like,
detail. That shit was
70. That shit was trash. And then I'm worried about what's gonna happen with a Starfield, because that shit actually looks cool.
It looks cool, bro. But the reveal trailer itself, when they showed gameplay, bro, the frame rate was dropping, shit like that. That had me worried.
At the Xbox showcase, right after Xbox showcase, it's the Starfield showcase. So we're gonna see more.
I know.
Of it.
I'm gonna be hyped.
And not only, we're also gonna do a pod on that, guys. Obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like I'm just worried. I hope Starfield comes out right, because if it doesn't, that means Elder Scrolls is not gonna come out right. You understand? Mm-hmm. So like I hope this shit is fire, because then I could be like, okay, you know what, I could chill the fuck down, because Bethesda has that kind of track record where like they release the shit like broken at first.
Yeah. I know.
You know what I mean? Then they fucking updated
Look at New
later
Vegas.
on, like,
That shit came out, bro.
that's what I'm saying.
People
Like,
still
that
loved
shit,
it though.
like, that shit's fucking, like, developers in general just got to stop doing that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I
don't
know.
release it when it's fucking dog shit. Like, bro, don't you guys, like, play test this shit? Like, what the fuck?
They do, bro. It's just people in suits make them. That's
Yeah,
that better
but-
Cyberpunk. Fucking assholes.
Yeah, but, like, come on, bro. Like,
I know.
like, as soon as the game dropped,
It's
right?
ass.
No, listen, as soon as the game dropped, many people came out and said, oh, my God, look at all these issues, right? And in a span of, like, an hour or even a day, let's just say one day, people find out these issues. You're telling me them people themselves that, like, all right, let's test our game, and they play one day, whatever, they don't experience what they're going through, because if they do, they'll be like, yeah, let's not release this, guys. Like, this shit's
I mean,
trash.
but game developers, they have game testers, bro. They have people who test their games, and I'm sure they tell them the truth. But
I remember when I was younger, though. When I was younger, like a kid, I wanted to do that as a living. I want to be a game tester. I want to get paid to play games.
Yeah,
but it's not like what you think. It's literally,
it's boring. It's literally like, oh, I want you to run around in circles for
Yeah.
20 minutes. It's like, bro, it's fucking terrible.
and like the game's not. Sometimes the game's not even finished. You know?
You're literally just playing like
Yeah.
a gray sandbox area with a bunch of cubes and shit, white outlines and shit. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've seen documentaries how they do it. It looks
I
bad.
thought when I was a kid is like the game like fully finished
and you
then
play
you
it.
just play.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
You just play that bitch for
Like,
free.
dude, you get to
Hey,
play
easy
COD
dub.
done. That's awesome.
Easy dub.
Yeah,
easy
for real.
bag.
For real.
Hey, easy playthrough. I'm gonna record this bitch.
Yeah.
and I'll release it once the game is out. When the
Yeah.
embargo is lifted.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You know what's even more fucked is that the next Fallout game won't come out until we're like 30.
What was the last Fallout?
Fallout 76,
Yeah,
but
when
like the actual series installment of it,
when
4.
When did that one come out? 76, 2019?
7? No, way before that. Because 76 came out after 4.
2018 maybe?
2018, 2017, one of those years. Bro, and we're not getting the next one until we're like 2030, 2031.
What makes you say that?
Because that's how they announced it. They said Starfield's next. Then we're gonna work on Elder Scrolls.
They said that?
Yeah.
They said this. Hey, after Starfield, now we're working on Elder Scrolls.
Mm-hmm. And after fucking Elder Scrolls, that's when you're getting the next Fallout game. I remember telling this to Danny because Danny loves Fallout,
Oh shit!
and Danny was like, "Yeah, bro,
I gotta
know."
play. Hey, y'all gonna hate me, man. I never played Fallout.
I played Fallout 4.
I gotta play Fallout, man,
Fallout 4 was awesome.
because I heard it's fucking fire.
It is fire. People's mostly favorite game is New Vegas.
Really? I could have sworn it
Yeah.
was 4.
No, because 4, I think 4 won Game of the Year. I could be wrong.
okay.
Could be wrong.
For me,
But,
I think Skyrim is like my favorite game, bro. Skyrim is so fucking good. But okay, enough with enough of the tangents, guys. That is the Summer Game Fest 2023. Let us know in the comments. I mean, what are you guys looking forward to? And we're definitely going to be doing a pod on the Xbox showcase with the Starfield Direct as well.
And y'all getting a lot of podcasts this week.
That's facts. Oh yeah, because it's this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're getting this one, you're getting Transformers, and you're getting the Xbox.
Yeah, and it's more gaming content. Hey man,
Yeah.
like I said, we're trying to get some more gaming content. And then obviously the next, I guess, pod like this discussion would be the Game Awards, which is like in December.
After the Xbox one, yeah. Game
What
Awards one.
Is it?
Unless something in
there's
between
more.
that I know.
There's more. I think there's more, but like I'm not sure. Like if we should do them, maybe. Hey, whoever's listening to stay this long. First of all, shout out if you guys stay this long. But like comment down below or send me a message if you guys would want this. And what I mean is because I have a list right here. So after the next big one is obviously Xbox Games Showcase plus Starfield Direct, which is on June 11th. And then the same day is PC Gaming Show.
That one usually I've
like
seen
PC
that
games?
one. Yeah, but it's not as hype. They might have something like a couple good games in there, but
Okay.
usually, in my opinion, I usually never watch it.
Okay, and then the 12th Monday is Ubisoft Forward,
Oh, they're forward, so they're probably not much
which
Ubisoft shit.
a bunch of Ubisoft games and like maybe more gameplay
I
and
check
stuff.
those out.
Yeah, but like I'm wondering if we should do a pod on it.
Is it going to be enough though? That's
The
thing.
next one is I guess that same day is Capcom Showcase.
I mean, only thing they're going to announce
You know what I
maybe
mean?
more Mortal Kombat or fucking Resident Evil.
So who knows, guys? We might as of right now we might just focus on the big ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because of like time and stuff. I guess the next big one, maybe this is where I'm like actually thinking about it. I'm like, okay, maybe we should, maybe is on Tuesday, the 13th, is Xbox Games Showcase Extended.
Extended?
Yeah.
What does it mean by that? What's it going to show there?
I don't. Some more stuff.
Some more gameplay.
More games or something. I'm not sure. We got to look into that.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, the thing after that is the 15th of Thursday, which is RGG Summit.
RGG Summit.
Yeah.
What?
RGG Summit Summer 2023, and essentially this is like the E3. You get it? Because like it's like 1 week of like just pure gaming shit.
Yeah.
Which I guess you could still get the feeling. Maybe
I don't know. I'd rather have just one
friends.
event that's known as like, hey, this is the thing where everyone goes to. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's facts. But yeah, guys, so we're gonna, I guess, update you guys. For sure, we're doing the Xbox one with Starfield, and then maybe Xbox Games Showcase Extended, and maybe Ubisoft Forward. I don't know, bro. We'll let you guys know. But yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap up this episode. Thank you guys so much for listening, and remember, don't let your past haunt you, guys. Take care.
Peace.